Korea's presidential election is set to take place next Tuesday, but 2 million people have already cast their votes in the first of 2 days of early voting. Let's connect with our Kwon Jang-ho, who's at an early voting station set up at Korea's main gateway, Incheon International Airport. Jang-ho, we hear the voting fever is much hotter than expected over there.
Good afternoon, Tan. Yes, it has been a very busy morning. The waiting time has been up to 45 minutes at one point here at Incheon International Airport, with some voters having to give up as they rush to catch their flight. Now, some 4,500 people have come through the polling station here, and they're on track to record a turnout of more than double last year's parliamentary elections. Now, that trend is being seen throughout the country. At the last count at 1 p.m., over 2.4 million people had voted at some 3,500 stations nationwide. It's estimated that early voting could ultimately represent as much as 15% of the total voter turnout for this election.
Well, it seems the early voting system has been a success. It's also perhaps helped by the fact that there are a couple of holidays this week. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, with Election Day still 5 days away, some would argue that the early voters might suffer from buyer's remorse. 5 days can be a long time in politics. But one of the reasons that people are opting for early voting, especially here today at Incheon Airport, is because tomorrow is Children's Day, a national holiday here in Korea. Election Day itself is also a day off, so many people are taking advantage of the extra days off and going away on vacation. But even if that's not the case, people might have other reasons for early voting. For one thing, it's convenient. Although the number of polling stations open today and tomorrow is just a quarter of what will be on Tuesday, people have 2 whole days to vote, and they can vote at any location. They are not limited to their own districts like they will be next week. And if you've made your mind up, the thinking is, why not? I've spoken to a few people here today to see how they feel about the process.
I could have voted on Tuesday, but when I saw this here, I decided to do it now. I already know who I'm going to vote for, so I didn't need to think twice about it.
I've thought about my choice a lot, but I was always planning to vote early, so I'm happy with my choice and I don't think I will regret it.
Polling stations are only open till 6 p.m. today and tomorrow, but on Election Day next Tuesday, the polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. The ballot cast during the early voting period will be sealed for now and counted only after the polls close on Tuesday. Back to you, Tan.
Thank you, Jang-ho, for that. Keep us posted throughout the day.